Welcome to Fast and Fit with Mark and Jacie. I'm Mark.
I'm Jacie.
And we're here to talk to you about long-term fasting. It is day 5 for us. We have gone 4 full days without eating solid food.
Impressive!
Quite an accomplishment. Today we're going to talk about day 3. I didn't make a video yesterday, so we'll talk about day 3 and day 4. So, let's get started. So how did you feel on day 3?
Day 3?
Day 3.
I feel a little bit nauseous, tired also.
I felt a little bit tired and a little bit slow because I was conserving energy. My body and my brain was telling me to conserve energy so that it could heal itself, so that it could clean the cells out and heal my problems like ulcerative colitis and osteoarthritis.
And I feel I'm a little bit slow in reaction. Like when Mark talked to me, it will take me some time to think. And sometimes it feels like my mind is not there. And I have to ask again, what do you say? And then I will answer the question. I just feel a little bit slow, you know.
If we needed to think, we're actually clearer than when we're eating food. And this has a very strong evolutionary explanation and basis. When we were hunter-gatherer societies, and I've talked about this, that hunter-gatherers went long periods without food. So as a species, we would suck if we got slow and tired and we couldn't think. When we were a little bit hungry. We would have never been able to go out there and forage for food and hunt for food. So when I did talk to you, your brain was conserving energy, but as soon as your brain said, oh, I need to respond to Mark, you responded clearly. Like we had to go to the bank. We had to walk to 2 banks. And at first, I didn't feel like doing that.
I know. So when we walk out of our home, you feel much better, right?
Once I got outside and I said, okay, I have to do this, then I felt very good and very, very energetic.
It feels more like at home, we know we need to drink water and rest. So our mind was telling us like, okay, you don't need to do anything, just to take your time and rest, right? But when we walk out of the home, we know we have something to do and we have to get it done. So it's like our mind started to activate again, right?
Activate again, absolutely. And you know, I even said as we started out, I said, hey, I feel pretty good. We'll see how I feel after going to the bank. And actually, we went to both banks, took care of our business, came home, and I still felt pretty good. Now, I did then go back into a period of being tired and being slow again and just surfing the internet and watching videos, but that's so that I could conserve energy. Now, when we were out walking to go to the bank,
it's around lunchtime.
It's around lunchtime and
bedtime.
Well, bad or good, depending on how you look at it. I do remember walking past one. It was near the. We were almost home, and we smelled somebody making eggs.
Scrambled eggs. We can't even tell it's scrambled eggs.
And it just was the most fantastic smell we had ever smelled up to that point. We were basically having a food orgasm just from the smell.
And when I smell the food, it feels like more satisfaction for me. And I don't really think if I taste it, it will give me the same feeling. Just smelling it, it feels so good. Maybe I can imagine how good it will be. So I just feel different from smelling than tasting it.
And this is because our senses are heightened, so our sense of smell is much more sensitive. We probably would have smelled those eggs on a regular eating day and just said, oh, that smells good, and kept going. But we stopped and took it in and just, you know, because it smelled so good. It's not tempting to us. It's not like we have to eat it.
Exactly.
we just smell it, it smells good, we get satisfaction from that.
We don't need to eat it.
And then we go on with our fast.
Yeah,
so we don't have a hungry feeling.
Exactly. We're not craving for that, we're just craving for the smell.
Starting at about day 3, I felt some pain in my abdomen, right around where my ulcerative colitis was detected, and where I felt pain, and there's a hard spot there, and so I felt some pain there, and it bothered me a little bit. It wasn't so bad that I need to go to the hospital or anything like this, but it would be enough that most people might break the fast. And all this is a healing crisis. And there is no known cure for ulcerative colitis or osteoarthritis, which I have also. But I have read fasting is a cure for these things, or at the very least it will alleviate some of the symptoms. So this is a healing crisis, which all that means is my body is busy healing that area, so I feel a little bit of discomfort. But when I start eating again, it'll go back to normal, or it'll be healed a little bit, so it'll feel a little bit better. And this is a good thing. So day 4 was basically the same. We felt a little bit more tired, a little bit more slow.
I do feel exhausted, but I had a lot of work to do. And when I focused on the work, I was just like a different person, and I was dealing with several things at the same time, and I got all done. So, like day 3, it's the same.
You do have to be careful about your mood when you're fasting, because you can get into a bad mood. And basically, it's just as if it were a normal day. If you think bad thoughts, you're probably going to be in a bad mood. But if you think good thoughts, you're going to be in a good mood. So we did have an issue with Jacie's mood.
Yeah, yesterday when I got up, I felt a little bit irritable. So I kind of have a bad mood. And
And she did take that out on me.
I was about to say that, I'm sorry, really.
Yeah, okay. Well, once I pointed it out to her that she was in a bad mood and she was taking it out on me, she calmed down, she changed the way she was thinking, and she got into a very good mood, and she was able to do work and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So it's really just, you have to be aware that you could get irritable, but it's your choice, really. Even when you've gone without food for a very long time, it is your choice.
Yeah, it's my choice, I'm sorry.
That's okay. With that said, this has been another episode of Fast and Fit with Mark and JC. Until next time, stay fast and fit.